Despite the controversial Oscar night that scarred people who witnessed the Will Smith and Chris Rock incident, the 2022 Grammy Awards night was a total success. There were stunning numerous musical performances, everyone was respectful and at their best behavior, and the winners were given all praises for their extraordinary work and dedication. So in this video, we're going to talk about the things you should know about the 2022 Grammy winners. Record of the Year. Leave the Door Open by Silk Sonic. Silk Sonic are a musical powerhouse that have taken the industry by storm with their modern funk flair on R&B music after initially forming as a joke in 2017, when Pac was opening for Mars on his 24-Karat Magic World Tour. The band was officially formed in February 2021 by award-winning artists Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak. The duo had a huge night at the 2022 Grammys, winning 4 awards, including Record and Song of the Year for their soul throwback anthem Leave the Door Open. In November 2021, the R&B supergroup released their highly anticipated album An Evening with Silk Sonic, which includes their debut single Leave the Door Open. Bruno Mars took to Instagram to announce him and Pac had recorded an album together and formed the band Silk Sonic. The album includes 2 songs already previously released by the duo, Leave the Door Open and Skate. Anderson told Rolling Stones last year of their partnership, "I was opening for the 24-Karat Magic Tour and a week in, we were in the studio. We just talk all day and do bits, but it's all from the heart, because we're writing from our experiences, from our relationships. It's rare that 2 men can come together and talk about love." Their first performance as a group was at the 63rd Grammy Awards that were held virtually last March, and the pair kicked off their Las Vegas residency at Park MGM's Dolby Live in February this year. Album of the Year. We Are by Jon Batiste. Jon Batiste, this year's leading Grammy nominee, soared past his heavyweight competition to win the coveted Album of the Year award for We Are, a triumph for the jazz and R&B artist with less global name recognition than his pop star peers. Jon Batiste, a bandleader and television personality whose previous awards include an Oscar for his soundtrack to the Pixar animated film Soul, surprised Grammy viewers this year by receiving 11 nominations, the most of any artist. And out of those nominations, won 5 awards, the most of any artist this year. We Are is his 8th studio album, which was largely written and recorded prior to both the pandemic and the mass Black Lives Matter protests in 2020, but featured foresight lyrics on relevant topics. Jon Batiste, the popular Late Show with Stephen Colbert musical director, has emerged in recent years as a voice of social justice and protest. The Black artist, born into a prominent New Orleans music dynasty, had been nominated for 3 Grammys in past years but never won. At this year's ceremony, he was up for awards in a wide range of categories and genres, including R&B, jazz and contemporary classical. Song of the Year. Leave the Door Open by Brandon Anderson, Christopher Brody Brown, Ernst Emil II and Bruno Mars, songwriters. Silk Sonic will have to leave the door open to bring all of their Grammys into the house, as the duo won their 3rd trophy of the night in the Song of the Year category. Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak took the stage with their producer, Demille, who revealed while being hugged by the 2 artists that his mother died just a few days ago. "Andy, couldn't be prouder to be doing this with you," Bruno Mars then said in his acceptance speech, gesturing toward Anderson, with the audio on the show then briefly going silent to mute Anderson. While we may never know what he said, Mars picked up the speech and noted to the fans that because of you guys, Andy and I are going to be singing this song forever. Earlier that night, Leave the Door Open also won awards for Best R&B Song and Best R&B Performance, tying with Jasmine Sullivan's Pick Up Your Feelings in this latter category. Best New Artist, Olivia Rodrigo. Olivia Rodrigo grew up in California, where she showed early musical talent, including the ability to compose her own songs. She was a child actress who appeared in the TV shows Bizaardvark and High School Musical, the series. Olivia had a natural talent for music from a young age. She began singing lessons at the age of 5, and she soon found herself competing in local contests and talent shows. She began writing songs at a young age as well. Olivia began piano lessons when she was 9 years old. She initially despised learning to play the piano, but she soon realized how useful it was for her songwriting. Olivia's youthful songwriting compositions often focused on heartbreak, even before she'd had a boyfriend. She literally wrote breakup songs before she ever held a boy's hand. At the age of 18, the driver's license singer has already been nominated for a massive 7 Grammy Awards for her debut album, Sour. Olivia Rodrigo took home her 2nd Grammy trophy of the evening, with her win for Best New Artist. Thank you so much to the recording Academy, Rodrigo said during her acceptance speech. She continues by saying that this is her biggest dream, and she went on to thank her parents, friends, label home, and her producer Daniel Negro. Dan, you are the best friend, collaborator, person that I could ever ask for. This is all because of you, so thank you, she concluded. Best Pop Vocal Album, Sour by Olivia Rodrigo. Olivia Rodrigo chose to create a full-length album after Driver's License rather than stick to her previous plan of releasing an EP. She put in 13 hours per day, 7 days a week to finish Sour, which Negro produced. Every song on the album was written or co-written by Olivia. In April 2021, Deja Vu, a single from Sour, went to number 8 on the Billboard Hot 100. This made Olivia the first performer to have her first 2 singles launch in the top 10. Another single, Good For You, arrived in May 2021 and became another chart topper. These successes demonstrated Olivia was not a one-hit wonder. Sour came out on May 21, 2021, to both critical and commercial success. Olivia is proud of its heartfelt content, with multiple songs that address heartbreak. Olivia Rodrigo took home the notable Best Pop Vocal Album Award at the 64th Annual Grammy Awards Sunday for her debut album, Sour. Olivia, who was dressed in a floor-length black and purple gown reminiscent of a goth prom gown, hugged Sour producer Dan Negro before ascending onto the Grammy stage at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas to accept her 3rd Grammy Award. Olivia dedicated the award to her parents, telling a sweet story about her childhood gymnast dreams as a 9-year-old, before deciding the next week that she'd grow up to win a Grammy. Best Pop Solo Performance, Driver's License by Olivia Rodrigo. Driver's License was recorded with the help of producer Dan Negro, who first approached Olivia Rodrigo after seeing her sing on Instagram. The breakup ballad debuted at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100, making Olivia, who was 17 at the time, the youngest performer to do so. It also performed well on radio, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, and Amazon Music. Numerous people lip-synced and created cover videos for the song on TikTok. It's the young singer-songwriter's first ever Grammy victory. She won the award over Billie Eilish, Ariana Grande, Justin Bieber, and Brandi Carlile. Best Traditional Pop Vocal Album, Love for Sale by Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga. Tony Bennett, the second oldest Grammy winner, was honored alongside Lady Gaga for Best Traditional Pop Vocal Album during the awards ceremony. The award went to the 95-year-old Queens-born musician and Lady Gaga for Love for Sale, a tribute album to late American composer and songwriter Cole Porter. Love for Sale also won a Grammy for Best Engineered Album, Non-Classical. Bennett has won 20 Grammy Awards in his career, while Lady Gaga has won 13. In addition, the duo was nominated for Album and Record of the Year, Pop Duo, Group Performance, and Music Video. Best Dance, Electronic Recording, Alive by Rufus Duso. Rufus Duso, formerly known as simply Rufus from 2010 to 2018, is an Australian group from Sydney that consists of Tyrone Lindquist, John George, and James Hunt. Their debut album Atlas peaked at number 1 in Australia, while their second album Bloom debuted atop the Australian Albums chart in early 2016. Rufus Duso have won their first ever Grammy, taking home the award for Best Dance, Electronic Recording at this year's ceremony. It was the 3rd time the trio had been up for a Grammy, following nominations in 2020 for Best Dance, Electronic Recording, and Best Dance, Electronic Album. Best Dance, Electronic Music Album, Subconsciously by Black Coffee. At the 2022 Grammys, Black Coffee won his first ever Grammy Award, earned in the Best Dance, Electronic Album category, with his 2021 LP, Subconsciously. The win marks the first time a South African producer has won or been nominated in this category. Taking the stage in a sharp white suit during the premiere ceremony, the artist said that I want to thank God for the gift of music and being able to share it with the world and heal some souls. He also pointed out that the young man on stage with him was his firstborn son, Asona, and that he has 5 children back home in Johannesburg to take to future ceremonies. In his speech, the artist-born Nkosinathi Innocent Mafumulo thanked his album collaborators, including Pharrell and David Guetta, who Black Coffee says believed in working with a smaller artist like myself and trusting me and trusting my ear. Sabrina Claudio, Usher, and Diplo also appear on Subconsciously. Best Rap Performance, Family Ties by Baby Keem featuring Kendrick Lamar. At the 2022 Grammys, Baby Keem and Kendrick Lamar won Best Rap Performance. Their song Family Ties triumphed over music by fellow nominees Cardi B, J. Cole, Drake, and Megan Thee Stallion are among the artists featured. Baby Keem thanked his family, Lamar, his hometown of Las Vegas, and, as he put it, the women who raised me to shape me to become the man I am today in his acceptance speech. Kendrick Lamar receives his 14th Grammy, while Baby Keem receives receives his first. This year, Family Ties was nominated twice, the second time in the Best Rap Song category. Keem was also nominated for Best New Artist and Album of the Year for his contributions to Kanye West's Donda. Best Rap Song, Jail. Dwayne Abernathy, Jr., Sean Carter, Raul Cubina, Michael Dean, Charles M. Njapa, Sean Solimer, Brian Hugh Warner, Kanye West and Mark Williams. Songwriters Kanye West featuring Jay-Z. Kanye West and Jay-Z have won the Best Rap Song award at the 2022 Grammys for Jail. The Donda track won out ahead of music by fellow nominees DMX, Saweetie, Baby Keem, and J. Cole. West had reportedly been due to perform at the show, but the offer was rescinded due to his online behavior. The Recording Academy apparently indicated. Jail received mixed reviews. Thomas Hobbs of The Guardian was unimpressed by Kanye West's lyrics on the track, describing them as blunted when compared to his previous work. He also considered its dad rock riffs to be slightly flat and its melody meandering. In her review for The Independent, Royce O'Connor condemned the sluggish 1-2 punch of the motif as derivative of the superior jabs on Kendrick Lamar's Humble. AllMusic's Fred Thomas dubbed it a banger with no bang besides its last seconds. Conversely, Paul Thomas of Rolling Stone described it as pure catharsis and clear-eyed in its examination of the threat police pose, highlighting it as one of the tracks off Donda which display a sincere darkness. In his review for Variety, Chris Willman called it a pleasingly genre-crossing surprise with power chords and anthemic chorus lines that somebody like Imagine Dragons might give their dragons eye teeth for. Clash's Mike Milenko considered it a half-decent Kanye cut. Best Rap Album, Call Me If You Get Lost by Tyler, the Creator. Tyler, the Creator wins Best Rap Album for Call Me If You Get Lost at the 2022 Grammy Awards. Tyler received the coveted honor at the annual awards show in Las Vegas. The former Odd Future leader beat out J. Cole's The Off-Season, Nas King's Disease 2 and Kanye West's Donda album. Tyler's second Grammy victory. At the 2020 Grammy Awards, the California rapper won his first Golden Gramophone for Best Rap Album for his 2019 album Igor, an award for which he did not believe his album was appropriate. The award was presented at a pre-Grammy Awards ceremony. Tyler was unable to accept his award because he was not present. Jimmy Jam, the legendary songwriter-producer, accepted the award on his behalf. Tyler, the Creator, was born Tyler Gregory Akama on March 6, 1991 in Los Angeles, California. He was raised by his mother in the Los Angeles neighborhoods of Ladera Heights and Hawthorne Heights. Tyler, the Creator, learned to play the piano as a child and would design his own album covers for existing albums. Best Alternative Music Album, Daddy's Home by St. Vincent. St. Vincent has won the 2022 Grammy Award for Best Alternative Music Album for Daddy's Home. The album won over Fleet Fox's Sure, Halsey's If I Can of Love, I Want Power, Japanese Breakfast Jubilee, and Arlo Parks' Collapsed in Sunbeams. This marks St. Vincent's third Grammy win. Annie Clark previously won Best Alternative Music Album in 2015 for St. Vincent. She also won Best Rock Song in 2019 for Mass Seduction. Best Country Song, Cold by Dave Cobb, J.T. Cure, Derek Mixon, and Chris Stapleton, songwriters. Chris Stapleton and his Cold co-writers won the trophy for Best Country Song at the pre-show premiere ceremony before the 2022 Grammy Awards. The awards show hadn't even kicked off yet, but it was already Stapleton's second win of the day. Mere minutes beforehand, he accepted the award for Best Country Solo Performance for You Should Probably Leave. Both that song and Cold appear on Chris Stapleton's most recent album, Starting Over. Chris Stapleton took the stage to accept the award with his fellow writers, including Dave Cobb, J.T. Cure, and Derek Mixon. All four men took turns commenting on the win from the stage, and brevity was a theme. The country star simply offered his thanks and his reverence to his co-writers, saying, "To write a song with them and win this award is probably the greatest thing to me." He then handed off the mic, and each winner spoke briefly to their gratitude at winning the award. We are nearing the end of our video, but before we proceed, we would like to ask you to please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel at www.youtube.com/c/YouWannaWatch2022 and follow us on our Facebook page at www.facebook.com/YouWannaWatch. Okay, now back to the story. Best Country Solo Performance, You Should Probably Leave by Chris Stapleton. Chris Stapleton added to his Grammy total at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. The 2022 Grammy winner for Best Country Album was Stapleton's Starting Over album, following the country singer-songwriter winning the non-televised categories of Best Country Song at the 2022 Grammys for Cold and Best Country Solo Performance for You Should Probably Leave. Stapleton is now an 8-time Grammy Award winner. Taking the stage to accept the award, Stapleton shouted out his children and spoke spoke about the sacrifices artists sometimes have to make while balancing career and family. Starting Over topped Billboard's Top Country Albums chart and reached number 3 on the all-genre Billboard 200. Prior to winning the Grammy for Best Country Album, Starting Over was named Album of the Year by both the Country Music Association Awards and the Academy of Country Music Awards. Best Comedy Album, Sincerely Louis C.K. by Louis C.K. Controversial comedian Louis C.K. won the 2022 Grammy for Best Comedy Album tonight, beating out Lavelle Crawford, Chelsea Handler, Louis Black, Nate Bargatze, and Kevin Hart. Louis C.K.'s win for Best Comedy Album is disappointing, but not unexpected. He's just one of the many problematic men nominated for Grammy Awards in 2022. Best Music Video, Freedom by Jon Batiste. Jon Batiste took the stage at the 2022 Grammys. He played a brief piano interlude while dressed in a black cape before hopping center stage, ditching the robe to reveal a sparkling suit, and performing his hit song Freedom from his 2021 album We Are. Batiste enlisted a full band for the set, as well as backup dancers in colorful outfits. For the song's end, they walked into the crowd and Batiste climbed atop Billie Eilish's table while belting out the final chorus. Jon Batiste also took home awards for Best Music Video, Best American Roots Performance, and Best American Roots Song, Cry by Jon Batiste. Jon Batiste's Cry has won the award for Best American Roots Performance at the 2022 Grammy Awards. The award for Best American Roots Performance was one of many presented during the 2022 Grammy premiere ceremony, which was streamed live via the Grammy Awards website and on YouTube. What do you think about our list, and are you happy with all the winners? Did we miss anything or anyone that you think should have been included? Let us know your thoughts by writing a comment on this video. If you're interested in our other videos, just hover over the videos and just press play. Until next time, watchers.